Welcome back to Immortal Empires. Today we're going to be playing some more Boris, and at the end of the last episode, I believe, on the end turn timer, there was an army here. However, they seem to have been removed. Or, no, this is what happened. Prince Sigvold moved in for attack, but it wasn't actually successful. So his army is at half HP here, and these guys have no defender. So I do wonder, can we move in, attack this settlement? And then the prince would probably reinforce us. And then could we take advantage and take out the prince? That could be a possibility. In fact, I think we might try this. Because we need to progress west anyway. So let's go ahead and attack the settlement by declaring war. One thing I'm not going to do. Okay, we don't have any military allies. Anyway, I need to start unticking the box on military allies. Because as you guys pointed out, that's why Katerin cancelled the military alliance with us. So the prince is going to help us here. We could probably auto-resolve this with minimal casualties. However, if we fight it manually, I do wonder, could we just let the prince go ahead and kill all of them so we take absolutely no casualties? It's a possibility. It's just Chaos Warriors, Marauders, a few chariots, though. I don't think there's anything to worry about in this army anyway. Maybe the Chaos Sorcerer, but we can take him out pretty easy. I think we just auto-resolve it. There's no need to waste too much time here. There we go. We basically took no damage in that fight as well. 1,300 XP, 980 gold, as well as the 15 devotion. We could go ahead and sack this and then occupy just for the extra gold. I think we will go ahead and do that. That's a common theme over here now. So let's go ahead and sack this. There we go. We also gain Gambler's Armor, plus 5 armor, as well as 8% ward save. That sounds like a nice armor piece there. And our Frost Maiden also gained a level up. Let's see, what do we want to give her? Let's go ahead and give her another level in Blizzard. We're going to test that one out eventually. And I think now, should we attack the prince here?
How vexing.
He doesn't have any allies. He is at war with them as well. Let's go ahead and declare war here. Their allies. Yeah, we don't have any allies. That's fine. The Decadent Host. So let's go ahead and declare this. There we go. And I forget these are the allies here. I always misread this part of the UI. And then Boris can go ahead and attack the prince. We're actually going to get a valiant defeat here. Okay. That's interesting. I don't think it's a valiant defeat, though. As long as we take out this hell cannon and we occupy these two, we should be fine. So let's jump ahead here and start the battle, or start the episode off with a battle against the prince. So here we go. The terrain, it's not really anything fancy about the terrain here, is there? We could make use of this rock formation here to guard our left flank, though. So I might do that. Let's go ahead and move everyone out just so we have a little something to work with. I think what we're going to do, both our Tar Guard units are a tiny bit damaged. If we go ahead and put them here, they can guard the left flank. And then let's go ahead and put our Armoured Cossars here. That should be fine. I think I want a nice tight formation here as well. We're going to go ahead and put these guys in the middle. So Boris, the Frost Maiden, and Theodore can defend here. Let's go ahead and put these guys here as well. I think I'm becoming a tiny bit dependent on the checkerboard formation, I won't lie. But it is proven to be quite useful so far. Now what I might do is, let's see, these guys are all damaged, so I probably want to put them in the middle of our formation somewhat. These guys are also damaged, aren't they? So let's go ahead and do something like this. So let's actually go ahead and put them in here. They shouldn't take any damage. There we go. And then we're going to go ahead and get some full health guys on the outside here. We can go ahead and put the other damaged units in the middle. They should be safe. We just do something like this. Let's see, where did we get up to? There we go. We can boot these guys in here. This battle should turn out okay. Have we moved everyone now? I think so. There we go. Okay, so we're ready to start the battle. Let's go ahead and start the battle here. And I think with these three, we're going to want to go ahead and target this hell cannon ASAP. I actually kind of forgot about that. Oops. Let's go ahead and summon a wolf in there as well. We're going to be taking a little bit of fire. Thankfully, these guys are actually absorbing the shots, though. So that's good. We just tell them literally all to go ahead and target that hell cannon. That would be beautiful. I'm also going to go ahead and summon the lion here. Maybe we can target the spellcaster, the chaos sorcerer there. We'll have to see. We could also get down a blizzard spell if we really wanted to as well. We could see how much damage that one does, because these guys do have a bit of armor. So if we go ahead and engage them just so they get stuck by the vortex spell, that should be good. And I need Boris and friends to go through here. I should have paid a bit more attention to them. And we haven't summoned our lion yet either. Whoopsie daisy. There we go. The lion has been summoned. Let's go ahead and target this guy. Let's go ahead and activate all of this. I forgot to activate all of this. There we go. Should be doing damage. I just realised we're not actually breaking through here. Theodor's taken a bit of damage as well. I need him to go ahead and target this. Maybe the Frost Maiden can sneak through here. She's on our wall bear. If we can sneak her through, that would be beautiful stuff. There we go. I think she's managed to sneak through. And then this lion here, if you just go ahead and occupy this, that would be beautiful. Right, there we go. So we got to keep an eye on Theodor's health, because he has a little bit damage. And what I'm going to do with these guys is actually move them up, because they're not doing nothing right now. The Frost Maiden is struggling to fight this as well, I just realised. Let's go ahead and summon a bombardment spell there. That should do plenty of damage. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. How's Theodor doing? Oh, Theodor's not doing good. Get out of there, son. Oh dear. And I don't think he's immortal yet either. Boris, you should be over there. Come on, Theodor. I believe in you. Oh, Theodor's going down here, I think. Oh, well, we keep all of the misplays in. Yeah, Theodor's gone. We are trying to kill this with the Frost Maiden at least. Hopefully the Prince goes towards Boris. Boris is a bit tankier. I have to keep an eye on this. She's going to go and fight these guys as well. Should be fine. You guys... What's happening here then? It's a bit messy, isn't it? There we go. A bit messy indeed. Should be fine. Boris is doing his stuff, at least. 1 second, we get another bombardment spell off. I'm actually going to cast that here, just so the Frost Maiden can deal with this. Boris, if you attack the Prince, that would be beautiful. And all of these guys can charge in. I'm actually going to spread you guys just out a bit. Weird stuff is happening here. Some magic going off down there as well. I'm going to have to deal with this. If you guys just turn a bit and fire onto them, that would be good. You guys can deal with this. Boris is taking a fair bit of damage, whereas the Prince isn't. I don't think Boris is focusing the right people here. Let's go ahead and kill some of these units, though. Balance of power is in our favour, despite losing Theodor. Losing Theodor was not a good idea. There we go. Let's go ahead and do something like this. You guys shoot these guys that are incoming. Let's activate this. Should do plenty of damage. The Prince is taking a little bit of damage. Not as much as I would expect him to take, though. Let's go ahead and summon this here. Should be fine. The thing is, because we're dealing with all these extra units as well, I might have to bring Boris back to safety, actually. If we can bring Boris back here, that would be beautiful. What I might do is position these guys here. In fact, they're in range anyway. We go ahead and put them there. They should be able to do a bit of damage. Frost Maiden, she's managed to do the artillery pretty much, so that's good to see. You guys face this way so you can get some shots off. Boris is returning to his main army, so let's bring him in here. Let's throw this down just so people struggle to chase him. Oh, Frost Maiden, don't engage with the Prince. Run away from that. There we go. That's looking good. Let's go ahead and put a bombardment down here. It should hit a few of them. You guys can attack the Prince. That would be fine. There you go, Boris. Let's give you some extra attack power. I'm going to tell all of these units here to actually focus on the prince. If we can try and burst him down, that would be good stuff. I hope Fyodor is just wounded and not dead. Otherwise, that's going to be a bit of a shame to lose Fyodor. Boris is taking a fair bit of damage as well. I kind of want to get him out of there. The prince is losing leadership, which I guess is good. There we go. So I think we've won the battle. I think now we just tell absolutely everyone to go ahead and attack the prince. We should be fine there. There has to be a unit somewhere that hasn't broken yet. Ah, these guys. You guys just keep focusing them. And then we can get that win there as well. There we go. Let's go ahead and speed up the time then. We have got the victory. However, I really want to kill the prince. Why is Boris turned back? What are you doing, Boris? I don't know what happened there. Right, hopefully we can kill the prince though. I don't think we're going to be able to kill him in time. Unless we can... If we can guide him the other way. There we go. He has changed direction. No, I don't want you to go this way. Surely we're faster, right? If we can... Maybe we can tell him to run the other way. Come on, get past him. You're on a war bear. How are you not outspeeding him? Is he going to change direction? No, I think he's set on leaving this side of the battlefield, isn't he? Maybe Boris, we give him some stat bonuses, can do something with this. We could summon down the Hawks. I don't think they're going to do any damage to him though. In fact, I think he's going to get away unless we keep him knocked down. Yeah, not really doing too much damage. I think he's going to survive. Unless we can kill him here. Yeah, no. We might need a second battle there. But we did turn that into a close victory. So that's better than what the auto-resolve said. So there we go. We lost 167 models. Unfortunately, I think Fyodor is dead. I was a little bit careless with him. Let's jump back to the campaign map, though. And see if that's the case. So we stole a banner of swiftness there. Plus 30% speed. Strider and Wayfarer. For any assigned unit. We get 3,300 XP, 1,800 gold, and the 14 devotion. Let's take the replenishment. No, let's take the gold. I don't think the replenishment is actually doing too much for us right now. And we'll see if Fyodor did actually die. Hopefully not. Boris gains a new trait. For defeating the prince, post-battle chance of stealing a magic item, plus 10%, as well as 10% physical resistance is nice. We also gain a veteran warrior, which gives us plus 2 recruitment rank for infantry units. And we gain a vagabond, which gives plus 7% campaign line of sight. Fyodor was only wounded, so that's good news. We will get him back in a few turns here. Now, we can't actually chase down the prince, which is a little bit annoying. Let's go ahead and level up Boris. What do we want to give him? I think we were giving him melee attacks. So let's go ahead and do that. No one else leveled up here. And let's go ahead and occupy this settlement and move our way inside. Just so we get a bit more replenishment and hopefully chase the prince next turn. We do now have the province secured as well. So if we wanted to do this, we could put income from buildings. We do need some extra gold. I think I might actually go for this. There we go. Now, the Daemon Prince here is recruiting a new army, so we got to be careful of this. The garrison's not too scary. So if we attack the prince and then attack Blackrock, I think we're doing okay here. And then we just keep moving west, I guess. Now, over here, Gotrek is in a bit of a problem. The FPS also in a bit of a problem. Can we attack Dungrut with our garrison? Where's the burning monolith? There it is. I think we might have enough to win this, you know. In fact, it does give us a close victory. We would lose our Kossar units, but they are expendable. We could also try ahead and fight this one manually. I think if we checkerboard up, we should be okay, right? Or we could just auto-resolve this because they are expendable anyway. In fact, I think I might just go ahead and auto-resolve this one. There we go. 6,000 gold, 69 devotion. Nice. Let's go ahead and take the extra gold as well. So things are okay down here. I think I'm okay with that. Let's go ahead and level up Sergov because he gained 2 level ups there. Let's get some replenishment. Let's also go ahead and give him Ursun's Roar. That should be nice. Now we go down here to the Skaven. The Skaven are also sieging us. Now in this army we only have 3 Streltsy. And this garrison, where's the Tower of Torment? I'm not quite sure if we can beat the Skaven. In fact, we do get a Pyrrhic victory, and we don't lose any units. I'll take it. That's even better. 2,600 XP there, 2,200 gold. Let's take the extra gold as well. Looks like Streltsy units are very good in auto-resolve at least. We've yet to see what they're like in battle though. Enemy has been killed in battle. There we go. And it looks like, I'm not sure of his name, Nestor here also has a level up. So let's go ahead and give him Route Marcher. I'm also going to give him Heroic Resilience too. That should be fine. Do you have any armor equipped? You don't. Let's go ahead and give you that Gambler's armor. Look at him. He looks badass. Dual wielding axes, actually. We could also give you the Banner of Eternal Flame because Boris already has one. And let's go ahead and give you a Banner of Swiftness. We could give you a Scarecrow banner. Basically, just take anything in here which isn't taken by someone else. There we go. That's all looking good. Now we're recruiting some more units next turn. We can't recruit these units for some reason.
I demand absolute loyalty.
Not quite sure why, because we're not under siege anymore, and none of our other settlements are under siege, are they? They are not.
Slayer.
Now over here, I think we're just gonna recruit some more Kossars. Ah, we can't because we're already recruiting down there. Right. We need to go and deal with this guy so he doesn't attack us. We probably also need to take out these Norskans because they're likely to declare war soon. We can have another Atamon. So let's see, over in the Plane of Illusions, can we get anyone with extra gold? We can get Timur. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Is that Timur? No, that's Ansel. We're going to have to change it next turn. That UI always confuses me. Right. Let's go all the way down to Kazahyla. She's continuing her scouting. Let's go this way. I think this is all owned by Norskans here, so that's not good. We're actually at war with them as well. We can't do anything about the Prague situation right now, which is a shame. And we still have 6 tons of Ursun. I think that's everything for this turn, unless we can do some building up in the Bloodfire Falls. We can. Let's go ahead and upgrade this defense. There we go. 1,800 gold there. And we could probably start upgrading this province as well. Let's go ahead and get tier 2. That's looking fine. In fact, we can upgrade all of this. Do we need to do any optimization here? I don't think so. It's looking okay. Let's go ahead and repair this. 1.3k. This is going to be 700. That's going to be another 1.2k for... And I think we might just build some defenses here. Just so we don't have to worry about it being taken. We're not going to level this up to tier 2 just yet. And that's fine. Let's check our diplomacy. The Ice Court would like a non-aggression pact again. So let's go ahead and get that. And this time we're not going to drag them into loads of wars. And I think we could have got a defensive. We could get another military alliance with them. In fact, we can confederate Katarin. I bet you weren't expecting that this episode. I wasn't. Okay. So, did she have a bad end turn? She still has 2 settlements. Now, whilst it's really important to control Kislev and Prague, I wonder, or maybe Katarin is the army we use to protect Prague. Let's see. Let's go ahead and confederate her. I'm happy with that one. There we go. So now we have this. Is there any other trade we can do? There is not. Province secured, the River Erskoy. And we have confederated Katarin now. So let's go ahead and see. Our income is still okay. Katarin here does have... she has some war sleds, so we can look to use them, as well as some Streltsy. I like to see that. She's already level 20. Let's see. Recruitment cost minus 15%. So she went down the blue tree a little bit. We haven't really gone down the red tree at all. She has some of her personal magic. She has a snow leopard as well. Speed for snow leopards. Attribute stalks. Hit points, weapon strength, leadership for Ice Guard units. Ah, we could get some Ice Guards for Katarin's army. Because they also have melee defense as well. We don't have any Ice Guards in our army right now, though. What kind of magic does she have? Cooldown -2. Oh, she's the Law of Ice. Okay, we haven't tried the Law of Ice yet. That's an augment. That's a hex. This is a direct damage spell. I think we're going to go down here and get some more of these spells unlocked. Unless... leadership. Yeah. So let's go ahead and unlock evasion. And then I think we're going to try the Heart of Winter. Because it is a direct damage spell. And I like damage. So let's go ahead and do that. Does she have any of her quest items? She does. She has the Crystal Cloak. +6 armor. Enemy hero action success chance -10%. Wound recovery time -1. Melee defense +6. Ward save 10%. And a passive ability that gives +20% damage resistance when casting. And then her weapon here, Frost Fang, -5% upkeep for her army, income from post-battle loot +10%, -10% recruitment cost, +6 melee attack, +10% weapon strength, and a new ability, it's an explosion, Frost Fang. Does 48% armor piercing damage as well, so that doesn't seem too bad either. Let's go ahead and tick off all the new, there we go, items we have. We could give her some ancillaries as well. I don't think there's any spare that we can give her, actually. So that's fine. And she does have, that's her 2 quest items. Okay. We don't have a talisman we can give you, do we? No. That's fine. And she has her warbear already. What's in this army? Absolutely nothing. So do I need this army? Probably not. Let's go ahead and disband him then. That should help our gold income a little bit. I'm going to send Katerin this way. But let's see. What can we recruit here? Nothing, because we're in force march. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at Kislev. We could build some resources here. Oh, she has a lot of landmarks. Furs, growth, upkeep for elemental bears and war bears. Devotion, income from all buildings. Ah, this is your Ice Guard and Tar Guard building. We should probably build this then. Although she already has access to Tar Guards here. We also have access to some artillery with the little Grom there. And then she's gone down this tree as well. What's the garrison like here, I do wonder? Not too big. Right. And what about down here? This is just... okay, it's defended. That's the good thing. We could have built a resource here, though. That's given us 200 income. That would also give us 200 income. But upkeep -3% for all armies. So I'm going to destroy this because I want to build the iron mining pit. But as for this, having Streltsy here, I don't actually mind that. I'm going to keep that building. Right. So we have Katerin. She's going to be recruiting. Hopefully she can save Prague. Things are looking a bit better now. Do I want to change what buildings are in Kislev? Because we don't currently have any defense buildings. I'm not quite sure. We'll leave it for now. Let's wait there before we make any decisions. Right. I believe now, though, if we go ahead and look at other... we have Freya. She's a Frost Maiden. Let's go ahead and put her in Katerin's army then.
Gifts of winter.
And she is an Ice Frost Maiden as well. So we got double ice in that army. That's fine though. We'll go ahead and put her in there. Right. Kislev can use a commandment. Let's go income from all buildings. And I think that's it for turn 48. So let's go ahead to turn 49. Now we have Katerin. Very nice. In fact, we still can't support the Ice Court. Okay. One can hope. Let's go to turn 49.
Rebellion against.
Ready for duty. Trophim has returned. I assume that's one of Katerin's patriarchs there. So he is ready for duty again. And the Committee for State Security in a burning monolith. The patriarchs descend upon every home, rooting through drawers and overturning bookshelves in search of any hint of heresy. Countless Kislevites are dragged from their beds and executed. Who can say how many were innocent? Nevertheless, purity, or at least terrified obedience, is restored. So for 5 turns, we get -5 corruption. That's nice. And we also gain a Kislevite Kossar, plus 7% campaign movement range. And Sergov has gone ahead and claimed that follower there for himself. Now, Croak is approaching with somewhat of a 4-stack and a lot of rat ogres. I just realised where Warderskaven. Oh, we also have Wolfenberg over here. That's a garrison. That's an army, though. Okay, our lands are quite split, aren't they? This is interesting. We have a lot of wars, especially down here. Let's go ahead and focus on Boris first, because I know 100% what I'm doing with him, at least. Let's go ahead and pursue the prince. The prince has already recruited. What? That's insane. I don't think it's going to be a tough battle, though. Let's go ahead and attack him there. He's going to try and flee, but I don't see where he's going to run to. Wow, the amount of movement range he has, that's insane. We can still reach him, though, at least. This is going to give these guys time to replenish, though. That is a decisive victory there, although we would lose a Targard. So, we're going to have to fight this one manually. So let's go ahead and jump in here. So here we go then. At least the formation has saved this time. We are going to have some allies in 2 minutes as well. Do they have any artillery? They don't. So we could actually afford to wait. So what I might do is actually take full advantage of this. The terrain's a bit problematic here. Let's just go somewhere like here, because I don't think it will affect us as much. This Targard, I probably don't want to be in battle. Instead, I'm going to move a normal Kossar unit there. It should be fine. Let's go ahead and put just a Targard in here. Should be absolutely fine. Something like this. Not too worried here. Boris is also... should be in okay health. Let's go ahead and start the battle. I always hate how the camera does that. 2 minutes on reinforcements. The enemy are going to be charging towards us. However, we should be absolutely fine here. I don't expect we'll be facing too many problems. Let's go ahead and just slow down the time a bit, though, because the enemy are approaching us. Let's go ahead and just make sure we're covering the flanks here nicely from these cavalry units. They might even come round the rear. Let's see how smart they are here. It doesn't seem to be too smart, although we just took a lot of magic damage at the beginning there. Let's go ahead and throw this down. It should slow them down. And it does look like these guys are just going to sit here until we're able to kill them. Let's go ahead and charge in Boris and the Frost Maiden. We should be able to deal with those. I'm going to summon a lion over here as well to hopefully deal with this as well. I think Boris can break through the front line. There we go. We're going ahead and attack him. That should be fine. He's ran straight past him. Okay. Good work there, Boris. Let's go ahead and do this. Should be okay. We could summon a vortex spell here if we're feeling lucky. However, I think a simple bombardment spell will do plenty of work here. We don't need to summon bombardment magic. I'm actually gonna turn some of you guys just this way, because that's where the majority of the enemies are right now. So these guys are dealing with the spellcaster. That's looking good. We do have some reinforcements now, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to line them up here, because they haven't got much HP anyway. The prince is doing plenty of damage. Actually, you guys kill him before you come over here. We could go ahead and get some more bombardment magic off, so let's go ahead and do that. That should be looking good. Beautiful stuff. Balance of power very much in our favour. We could definitely get a kill on the prince, though, in this battle. That's what we're looking to do here. We could use some wind magic as well. We have the winds of magic, so why not go for it? Try and get those units to retreat from the battle here. Looks like it might even hit the hounds as well. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. We can also send these guys in. Maybe we send them down here. Looks like the enemy spellcaster is dead. So that's looking good. Let's go ahead and get some bombardment magic down. Boris seems to be struggling a little bit here. Oh, there's a chariot. You guys can go ahead and deal with that. And that should be fine. Let's go ahead and buff some of this. It's all looking good. Good enough. The Snow Leopard doesn't have a unit card, I just realised. In fact, I think the Snow Leopard is already dead. Right. Let's see if we can get a kill on the Prince. He takes a lot of damage. Of course, he's not large, so Boris doesn't get all of the anti-large bonuses that he would have got against the Demon Prince earlier, which is where the comparison pretty much comes from there. But it looks like the Prince is going to die in this battle, at least. He's losing health really fast. I think he's disintegrating or something. There we go. The enemy Lord is dead. We have killed the Prince. Let's just see if we can kill some of those retreating units, just in case they do still manage to spawn as a second army here. I want to kill as many of them as possible. We don't want to be facing them again. Let's see. Are we going to be able to kill them? I think they're taking enough damage, right, to be wiped out. Maybe. Let's go ahead and summon this as well. Slow down them. There you go. Boris got the kill there. I think that's enough. Let's go ahead and end the battle. Decisive victory there for us. So we did lose 98 models. That's fine. At least we didn't lose an entire unit like the auto-resolve predicted. Frost Maiden getting plenty of kills. But let's jump straight back to the campaign map. Hopefully this army is actually wiped out now. Here we go then. 1,900 XP. 3,500 gold is nice. As well as the 24 devotion. Let's go ahead and take the extra gold. And we do manage to finally kill that army, so we don't have to find them again. And we gain a new banner, Standard of Discipline, +7 leadership for the assigned unit. And also another vodka distiller. And what's this? A Warbear Rider, Regiment of Renown, Oath Brothers of Tor. The elemental might of Tor blesses the weapons of his Oath Brothers, as lightning flashes with every swing of their blades. Well,
Boris
that's
Ursus
good timing, because
himself.
Boris just got an upgrade. So, if we get Brother of Bears, weapon strength +16% for Warbear Rider and Elemental Bear units, let's go ahead and do this. And then let's tab out, because we do have a spare recruitment slot here. Let's go ahead and get these Oath Brothers. And it looks like they actually have melee attack, anti-large, as well as armor piercing damage. That's all looking very nice. 69 melee attack. Also very nice. So let's go ahead and recruit these guys. Very expensive. But that's the start of our Warbear Rider army here. Our Frost Maiden also got a level up. Let's see. We can get some of these. Assault units. Melee attack and weapon strength. Still technology. We don't do boost income. Scouting. Ambush defense chance, construction cost, research rate +3%. We could just give her melee attack. Or cooldown -10% spells. Cooldown to spells sounds nice, but so does melee attack and weapon strength. I might just give her that melee attack and weapon strength, because we can still send her in to deal with lower tier units. But that cooldown to spells. Now let's get the Handmaiden of the Ice Queen here. That -10% cooldown does sound nice. Sergov also has a level up. Let's go ahead and give him tools, battle him. He can join up with maybe our army, Boris's army soon. Right, let's march towards the Black Rock Belt. We're going to want to deal with that. And we can actually recruit another Ataman. I wanted to change this one. No, it's an event. Time of Daz. It is the time of Daz, where the Ataman must think of home in reverence to the god of fire and sun. However, the desire to wander far from the hearth must also be considered, should the Ataman shrug off his ceremonial role and risk resentment in his own community. So construction time. Oh, plus speed and vigor. Let's go ahead and get the construction time, I guess. I can't replace this Ataman now, can I? I can't. That's a little bit annoying. Right, Eugene gains a new trait there then. So Boris is all sorted over here. These armies are also sorted. I'm actually going to march Gotrek up to the Riving Fortress, just because this is going to come under attack soon. We can recruit Kossars here, and when we're ready, we can launch a counter-attack here. Now, Nestor, I want to go ahead and send him up to the Monolith of Festalung, because he's probably going to have to deal with these Norscans soon. And then with him,
I accept
we're going to
only
recruit some more
loyalty.
Kossar units.
I deserve
Should
a
be
large
fine.
retinue.
Kossars with spears, I don't think we need them. Let's just get the Kossars because they're going to be behind our Streltsy units anyway. Right. Now we go down to Katarin. She can actually reach this turn.
A step too far.
That's a 4-stack.
You're a pretender.
What about the garrison? The garrison... Ah,
Madness.
they're not even
No.
damaged.
Born to rule.
I think with Katarin, we should stay inside Kislev for now. Why is she in... Why can't I change her stance?
Mistress of ice. Pledge your obedience to me.
Why can't I change Katarin's stance?
Patriarch of Kislev.
We have a patriarch here. Let's just go ahead and put him in here. I can't change her stance.
Our gods
Is that a
watch
bug?
over us.
I'm not quite sure why I can't change her stance. Right, we're gonna have to... Maybe we just leave her next turn and try and change her stance before moving. I'm not quite sure what's happening there. Some dwarfs are trespassing, but I think we have okay relations with them. We won't have to worry about them.
Queen. Tsarina.
I think, yeah, that's a bit weird. Right, let's go ahead and see if we can build anything, though. We can address that next turn. Hopefully. Nothing over here, nothing over there. What about in this province? This is this province, right? It is. So we go over to the Forest of Decay. Let's wait till we get this to tier 3. And then what I think we're going to be doing is then expanding this way. So we have gold. That's good. Maybe we should spend it just updating Kislev then. Because furs, growth and upkeep. I really want ice guards. What useless building can we replace here? This gives us tar guards, ice guards. I'm probably never going to use Griffin legions. Just because I suck with cavalry units. So I might remove this tar guard building here. And replace it with this. Because we can still get tar guards anyway. So let's go ahead and delete that. And then next turn we'll start building this one. That should be fine. I also really want some defense here. Income generated, growth. But we're going to leave that for now. That should be fine. Right. If we go ahead and look at our character screen, I still believe we can move Kazahaila. She was currently doing some scouting for us. I think with her now, we can move her back over towards Kislev, and she can join up with one of our armies over here. Let's check out diplomacy.
Who calls?
We could negotiate a non-aggression pact with Midland. How much gold would they want? 196? Let's go ahead and do that. That's not too expensive, is it?
All right.
And everything
Here
else.
and
We could
by.
get a military alliance with Hockland as well. I think we might do that, because then maybe they'll start constructing an outpost in Kislev or something, which should help us. No peace treaties there, sadly. So, let's go ahead to turn 50. And there we go. Faction destroyed. Exquisite pain have been obliterated. So that's nice to see. Now, before I end the episode here, because it has come to that time, can I change Katarin's stance?
Queen of Kislev.
Aha, I can this time. So let's go ahead and do that before it breaks again. And then I think we're going to end the episode there. We have a bit of a dilemma with the Skaven as well. So we zoom out. We have gained quite a bit of land. We're looking strong here. The Skaven are going to be struggle to beat, though. We'll have to see what happens there. I might take this army across here and deal with the Norskans, and then they can also reinforce Katarin. Sounds like a good idea, actually. But that's it for today. I will be back tomorrow with another episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.